Direct News TV. April 22, 2024. Israel's war on Gaza live, Palestinians urge donors to resume UNRWA funding. The Palestinian Foreign Ministry has urged donors to restore funding to the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, after an independent review found Israel had provided no evidence of its claims of wrongdoing against the agency, which is the largest provider of services in Gaza. UNRWA says it welcomes the findings of the report, which confirmed it had mechanisms in place to ensure compliance with the principle of neutrality. Mass grave reports extremely troubling, UN spokesperson Stefan Dujarric has said that reports of mass graves discovered in Gaza were extremely troubling and renewed calls for a credible and independent investigation of the sites. Responding to a question from a journalist on mass graves found at Gaza's Al-Shifa and Nasser hospitals, Dujarric said the reports were yet another reason why we need a ceasefire as well as greater protection of hospitals. UNRWA President promises full support for UNRWA's future. Denis Francis, the UN General Assembly President, has said UNRWA is a lifeline to millions of Palestine refugees, and the agency's chief, Philippe Lazzarini, could count on his full support. I have been clear that the General Assembly, as the custodian of the mandate of UNRWA, bears responsibility in securing UNRWA's future, both politically and financially, Francis said in a post on social media. The review of UNRWA found the agency had established a significant number of mechanisms and procedures to ensure compliance with the humanitarian principles, with emphasis on the principle of neutrality, and that it possesses a more developed approach to neutrality than other similar UN or NGO entities. Irreplaceable and indispensable, Belgian Foreign Minister on UNRWA Haj Al Habib has said that Belgium was correct in continuing our support for UNRWA after a new UN report positively assessed the organization's neutrality. The report states clearly, UNRWA is irreplaceable and indispensable for the Palestinians, the Belgian Foreign Minister said in a post on X. Labib also called on other countries that have suspended their contributions to resume them. Austria, Italy, the Netherlands, the UK, and the US have yet to restore funding to UNRWA, while Germany has not restored funding for UNRWA's work in Gaza specifically. A recap of recent developments. It is now Tuesday, April 23, in the occupied Palestinian territory and Israel. Here are some of the main developments over the past day. UNRWA chief Philippe Lazzarini has welcomed the findings and recommendations of an independent review into the UN agency's adherence to the humanitarian principle of neutrality. Do we have a double standard? The answer is no, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has told reporters, saying the U.S. is still looking into allegations of Israeli human rights abuses. Gaza's civil defense said it has recovered 283 bodies so far from mass graves discovered outside the Nasser hospital after Israel's withdrawal from Khan Yunis in southern Gaza. A 63-year-old woman is among 3 people shot and injured by Israeli soldiers north of Hebron in the occupied West Bank, the Wafa news agency reports. Hamas's political leader Ismail Haniyeh has blamed Israel for stalling ceasefire efforts, saying it refuses to agree to a complete withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it.